Lyon is an elite rarity battleship from the Iris Libre and is the nameship of the Lyon class of battleships. Lyon is only available from the Full Scales banner during the Full Scales event, which is currently running from the 17th of August to the 30th of August. The Lyon class of battleships were a set of 4 dreadnought battleships meant to be an improvement on the Normandie class, adding a 4th quad-barreled turret totaling 16 34cm guns. The dreadnought program was set out by the French Navy and began in 1910, with the 4 Corbeil-class dreadnoughts, the Corbeil, Jean Bart, Paris, and France, and then in 1912, the French government called for a fleet of 28 battleships by 1920. With this naval law, the French Navy planned to have 3 ships ordered in 1912, the Beltonnaise-class Beltonnaise, Lorraine, and Provence, 2 by 1913, and another 3 by 1914, which were to be the Normandie-class Normandie, Flandre, Gascon, Languedoc, and Barne. Designs began for the Normandie class in 1912. A year later, in 1913, the French Navy authorized a 4th class of battleships, the Lyon-class Lyon, Donetsk, Lille, and Tourville, for construction in 1915. A main consideration for the French was the armament of the Lyon class, as the Queen Elizabeth class, Queen Elizabeth, Warspite, Valiant, Barham, and Malaya were all equipped with 38cm guns, making the French switch the Lyon's class guns to a matching caliber. Designs were made for 2 variants, 2 armed with a normal French 34cm gun in double or quad-barreled formation, and 2 armed with 38cm double-barreled turrets. Due to projected conflicts in the Mediterranean Sea, the 34cm gun was seen as effective, and the 38cm gun, which still needed to be designed, was not necessary. This narrowed it down to 2 proposals, one which had 14 guns and one with 16 guns, 4 on each of the 4 turrets, armed in the 34cm shell. A decision was made to use a 45 caliber gun due to a lower cost. Lyon and Lille were scheduled to be ordered on the 1st of January 1915, and Donetsk and Tourville on the 1st of April. The time leading up to and the beginning of World War I brought an end to the Lyon class due to the mass mobilization of the reserve French forces in July, leaving the shipyard with very little manpower. The redirection of the industrial strength of France to weapons and ammo, as well as switching to ships that could easily be built, led to the idea of the Lyon class being ultimately scrapped. In her character art, Lyon wears a form-fitting white dress with navel window, no pun intended, long, flowing pieces of gold-trimmed fabric to her fronts and sides, a cross pattern on her pelvis, a black, blue, and gold collar, a blue and gold ribbon with blue gem underneath her breast, crucifix earrings, a hollow, golden witch's hat with blue flame in the center, black gloves, black bracelets, a white coat with black fur trim and gold accents, white and gold high heels, and a flame in her gloved hand. Her rigging consists of a large white and gold staff that she holds in her right hand, with the top of the staff having a cross, floating blue gem, and gold ring around it, black fur and feathers, and is in a crescent moon shape. She has 4 different armatures coming out from behind her, all 4 of which are black and gold armatures with white and gold quad-barreled naval cannons at the end. There are 2 rings beneath her feet, some water underneath the ring, and 6 sharks swimming to her right and some above. Her outfit for this event, Paired Exercise, is available from the outfit store for 780 gems. The outfit has the commander and Lyon pairing up to exercise in the base's gym. Lyon herself is wearing a black and blue yoga pants with a significant hole on the outside of her thighs, an armband on her left wrist, a black choker, and black and blue sports bra. She's keeping her balance on her right leg with both hands on the balance rail, and her left leg is up in the air, having an elastic around it for stretching. Above her is a TV, the word sport on the wall, 4 lights, sliding doors, and an exercise ball to her right, and a rack of dumbbells. A Manju lifting a weight to her right, and a Manju who just finished working out to her left. In her voice lines voiced by Karen Isobe, who also voices Kana Fuji in Healer Girl, Kogane Tsukioka in Idol Master, and Daichi Ruby in Uma Musume, Lyon enjoys proselytizing.
誠心誠意尽くした行いはきっと報われます。 祈りはもちろん、仲間たちとの日々の交流も同じです。大切に思っている気持ちは、たとえ複雑な儀式がなくとも伝わるのですよ。戦艦リオン、迷える子羊たちに救いをもたらし、憎き敵に滅びをもたらすべく、アイリスの導きでここへと参じました。かの大戦の災禍が二度と繰り返されないよう、一緒に戦いましょう。ご機嫌麗しゅうございます。アイリスのお言葉をお聞きになるのですか。艦隊に無垢なるアイリスの輝きを、罪ある敵に荘厳なるアイリスの裁きを、戦艦リオン指揮官のもとに馳せ参じました。性別されざる力を振るうあなたにも、どうかアイリスのご加護がありますように。私たちが戦いに勝てたのは聖なる導きがあってこそ。さあ、振り返りをする前に、まずは感謝の儀を。善行を積み、他人に感謝し、弱者を憐れむ。信仰によらなくとも、指揮官には救いの道がありますよ。慈悲深きアイリス、どうかお許しください。敵を倒すのにこの力が必要なんです。あまり需要がないと思いますけど、母校の仲間たちでもし懺悔、いいえ、相談が必要な方がいましたらいつでもお声掛けください。すでに似たようなことをやっている子も。それは良かったです。
At level 125 with max affinity and enhancements, Lyon has 7,920 HP, 415 firepower, 164 torpedo, 213 AA, 158 reload, 30 evasion, heavy armor, 21 speed, 65 accuracy, 50 luck, and consumes 14 oil. Lyon has two skills, with the skills focusing on dealing damage with her guns and torpedoes, and upping her defense against the same thing. Lyon's first skill, Absolving Light, at level 10, when Lyon fires her main guns, there is a 50% chance to fire a special barrage using her main gun shells and torpedoes, which looks like this. Her second skill, Sanctification, at level 10, buffs Lyon's firepower and accuracy by plus 10%. It also decreases the damage she takes from shelling and torpedoes by minus 10%. The recommended equipment for Lyon is the triple 406mm Mark 7 for the best HE shelling damage, or maybe a gun that has quicker DPS to get that S1 proc more often. The triple 152mm Mark 25 for the best general use auxiliary CL gun, the twin 40mm Bofors for the best AA gun for main fleet ships, the Type 1 AP and super heavy shells for the best battleship AUX, and a boost to crit rate / damage, and the officer's sword for a buff to evasion and accuracy, as well as plus 20 firepower for main fleet ships for 10 seconds when they fire their first volley. Lyon has comparably good stats to her elite rarity battleship counterparts, usually being a decent bit higher but not significantly higher. Her skills are about what you'd expect from an elite rarity battleship as well, namely dealing damage to enemies with an S1 that has a coin flip chance to fire a barrage of both torpedoes and shells, while her S2 buffs her firepower and accuracy, meaning she'll hit harder and more often while taking less damage from shelling and torpedoes. But this really just makes Lyon really unremarkable. Outside of having a coin flip to fire a barrage that includes torpedoes, there's nothing really unique or groundbreaking about Lyon. Sure, her stats are a bit higher compared to shipgirls like Queen Liz and Arizona, but Queen Liz has a massive buff to multiple stats for all Royal Navy ships when it comes to her skill, and Arizona can heal ships with her skill. Lyon just fires a barrage, does a bit more damage, and takes a little less damage. Overall, I'd say maybe a medium-low priority to build? It's honestly hard to gauge if she's decent or not. I believe she'll serve you well up until Chapter 8 or so, but if you get to Chapter 8, you'll most likely get someone better from construction or some other method. It's just not really much to say. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates, and please check out my other Azur Lane videos covering the full Scales event ships and story coming soon.